Brown. What is brown? Trees, dirt, and poop. But what can I use out of the brown stuff? Here, do you see the amount of different weapons? And do you notice the armor? All of them have some brown in them. That means that I can only use stuff that deal damage and items which protect me. But wait, why do the accessories don't count in this challenge? Well, do you want to see me as slow as this then, dude? So, I began the run with my holy copper short sword, which, by the way, is indeed brown. Also, I made myself instantly some wood armor. Then, I began my mining session, but I know that this is boring as fuck, so that's the reason why we skip this part and move on. Well, after some deaths and visits in the blue biome and the underground desert, I managed to get a yo-yo. If you don't see that this is brown, then you're blind as hell. Exploring the left side of the map, I found a literal treasure, the jungle. Oh yeah, and by the way, I finally have found the finch staff, which has obviously some brown in it. I met some in the ocean and teleported home. Spending some time in the caves. I made my insta houses and had to choose my next important weapon. It's the gold longsword! Let me explain. I crafted the sword and raised the UI scale to the maximum. You see, it clearly has got a brown outline. That means that the gold armor must have some brown in it too. Well, at first I want to go to the right side. Oh, my game crashed again! Well, I reloaded my game and found a dungeon where a boss will be summoned, which is very important for this run. Thereafter, I got the feeding of the ocean water and I checked if the hell arrows actually got some brown in it. No worries, I want to increase my UI scale on every weapon. And well, I now have to spend my next 2 hours looting the jungle. To be honest, that's not really interesting, so let's move on to creating houses. As a weapon, I received a green brownish boomerang, or what this damn thing is. I went in the underground jungle again and saw a beehive. Let's kill the queen bee! I must conquer her with claustrophobia and the boomerang. And that is so damn useless. Yes, that's my health bar, which is slowly and steadily sinking. Why, you may ask? It's because of the damn beast she's spawning out of nowhere. I made it with a close call, but I made it. She dropped a magic weapon, which luckily has some brown in it. Well, what can this gun do? It shoots bees. Yes, you've heard right. It has a literal bee factory in it. Moving on, I discovered the depths of the caves and then I was ready for the Eye of Cthulhu. Well, what do I've got to say? Basically, the eye got demolished by the bees. I tell you, this weapon is freaking crazy. In the elimination comes my full gold armor with brown outline. And with the bee cannon, I absolutely destroyed the worm. Just look at this. Yeah, and I did that 3 times. And you know what? Exactly, I found a boomstick and purchased a mini shark. This will do me very good in this run. Now we're going full double gun style at Skeletron, the cursed boss of the dungeon. Do you remember? The fight is pretty simple. Focus on the one hand and then destroy the other to finish off the head. And now, you can enter the dungeon underground. But what am I searching there? I'm looking for the bewitching table and the Muramasa. I'll explain later why I'm grinding this game for a sword that isn't even brown. With that done, I continue to craft my way to hell. It's simple. I'm looking for a voodoo doll for the wall of flesh. Wait, you already spawned? Okay, hold up, let me cook. Just shoot with the bee gun and we have him down. Yeah, pre-hard mode is really easy. Now that we are in hard mode, the first steps are to go in a spider cave and then get you some spider armor. But it's really minion based. So I crafted the minion stuff, which really, believe me, really has some brown in it. But my primary weapon is the poison staff, which I found during the killing of the spiders. Yeah, aside lots of farming, I felt ready for the mechanical bosses. If there weren't the pirates! They invaded my home and killed me! But forget about that. The Skeletron fight was pretty hard and easy at the same time. I don't know why, but I had to go to the nurse multiple times. It's that simple. Hit him with your weapon and your minions, and if you are close to death, then donate the nurse some money. Well, and this fight took no jokingly the entire night. I instantly skipped the day after that and summoned the twins. They are just 2 eyes, a green one and a red eye, which are really annoying. The green one shoots some balls that are looking like farts and the red one keeps shooting lasers. And suddenly the green one evolves to a full function metal eyeball. Now it has bad breath and it really hurts. So much that I am burning afterwards. Then the red one got a second phase too. I nearly got a stroke dealing with that, but the laser guy poked and so did the green boy too. Then I immediately crafted the Durandal and called a big giant worm who really was no challenge against me. Now it's time to loot the hollowed underground biome and craft a magical harp. Yes, you heard it right. Magical harp. This will be my weapon against Terraria, the plant boss. But what is a boss fight without an arena? If there isn't one, then you have to make one. But what is a boss fight without the right armor? That's why I found and made myself turtle armor. Well, of course it's brown, cause it's made out of turtle shells. After sleeping for a while and waiting for Terraria boat to spawn, I found myself somehow in a fight with her and give it a real taste of music. Long story short, I circled her and activated her second phase. Her wide open mouth ate my magical notes like nothing. And do you remember the Muramasa? That's partially a reason why I did an eclipse to get the broken hero sword. It's an ingredient for the Knight's Edge, which is the pre-form of the true Knight's Edge, which gives us, compared with the true Excalibur and the broken hero sword, our one and only Terra Blade, which also has some brown in it. Trust me! And with this blade equipped, I went to the jungle temple and challenged the golem. This boss is easier than Terra somehow. And I no jokingly teleported myself to the lunatic cultist immediately. He's the same boss as always. He casts out spells and lightens the arena. Suddenly he pulls out a move where clones of himself want to summon someone, but you can obviously recognize a real lunatic. Oh well, I didn't, and there's a dragon. But nevertheless, I hunted him down. The map has got 4 pillars now. Beginning with the magic pillar and continuing with the summoner pillar, I must say that the Terra Blade was a damn good choice. The range pillar was also not a challenge. Now there was only one pillar left, the solar pillar. And with none of the Moonlord Celestial pillars remaining, I wait for the big man to spawn. And there he is! He's a really tough boss because he will follow you anywhere you go. You can't escape him, but with death you can. But this is no option. I have to take care of the eyes in his hand pockets, and then there comes the top eye. Oh no, I'm nearly dying! Luckily I have the nurse. She can take all my money as long as I can defeat the Moonlord. But his top eye takes so freaking long. My health bar is at 50% all the time. But now with his core open, we can finally put this all to an end. Let's finish him! That's how I beat Terraria with only the color brown.